Jobs were not made for you. Hey guys, welcome back to Brian Mills International, the #1 personal development company in the world. My name is Brian Mills. If you haven't already, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell for notifications so you don't miss any time we post a new video here on this channel. We've got them every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. Today, I'm going to be discussing 2 reasons why for an entrepreneur, jobs just won't work for you, and 1 as to how you can turn your job into your greatest asset. Now, let's get right into the video. So the #1 reason why jobs won't work for you, simply put, is jobs were not made for you. You as an entrepreneur, you're coming in with your dreams, your goals, your desires, your creative mindset, your different way of thinking, your need to improve, to grow, and to excel. That is not really welcome in the current job environment. You see, the mindset of an employer, right? And before I even get to the mindset of the employer, jobs were made for people who are okay with seeing a system, falling in line with that system and following the system, not for people that are going to question the system. Jobs were made for people that are good at taking an order and fulfilling that order and not questioning the order's capability or how fast can we get the order done. That's not what jobs were made for. Matter of fact, there are specific people within a job that are designed to do those things. And it's not the regular employee, right? Moving on from that, that's a side note. But moving on, the second reason why jobs won't work for you is because of the mindset of the employer and also the mindset of the entrepreneur. But let's focus on the mindset of the employer right now. The mindset of the employer is one of longevity and not one of so much production. You see, the employer, don't get me wrong, the employer is not the business owner, because at the core, the business owner is actually the entrepreneur. They're the ones that have started the business. The employer, the ones that interview you, the ones that are the managers above you, are actually just employees of the entrepreneur, right? Which is what you want to be, or what you are, the entrepreneur. But the mindset of the employer, as I said, is one for longevity, not production. You see, employers don't want people coming in that are not going to be there or don't plan on being there for the long haul. And entrepreneurs, as we all know, don't mess with jobs because they have their dreams, their goals, desires that they're trying to accomplish. So they're not trying to come and work a job for 5, 10, 15 years. And most entrepreneurs can't even fathom working a job past 1 year, right? But for the employer now, he's not looking for someone that's going to come in with their dreams, goals, and desires and ideas and come in and try to mess with the system. They need someone that's going to come in and not question, do what they're told, when they're told to do it, and be there for a long haul. And the better that they can follow those orders, or the better they move up the ranks, right? Think about the school system that you grew up in, that all of us grew up in, especially here in the United States. It's perfect to building employees. The people that excelled in school the best, that had the straight A's and were in great relations with all the teachers, great relations with all the teachers, were the ones that didn't question the system. They were the ones that every homework assignment they got, they didn't question why they were getting the homework assignment. They got it, they did it, and they handed it in. The ones that were given the assignments, they studied the subject material that they were given to study and came in and presented it back to the teachers and got good grades on it. The entrepreneurs, however, were the ones that were labeled misfits. The ones, and not all of them, this is not an excuse for some of you that were bad in school, but the entrepreneurs were the ones that, when they got the homework assignments, they always questioned, why am I learning this? How is this really going to benefit me in life in the long run? They were the ones that were sitting in math class, learning Pythagorean theorem and saying, why the hell am I learning this? When am I ever going to use this in real life? Those are the people, some of them, not all. This is not an excuse for some of you, but some of you, those were the entrepreneurs. Those that didn't just go along with the flow. Those that questioned the system and tried to figure out a better way to do things and to get things done. Those were the entrepreneurs. Now, I want to explain to you, because I remember I said the reason why jobs don't work is because of the mindset of the employer, but also the mindset of the entrepreneur. You see, entrepreneurs see jobs as like a death sentence. They see jobs as throwing a straitjacket on a throwing a straitjacket on a sane person. Eventually, they're going to go crazy. Why? Because you're trying to bottle up and keep tight all of the creativity that the entrepreneur has inside of them, right? On a job, that stuff is not welcome. So that's why entrepreneurs think of jobs as a death sentence. Matter of fact, we call jobs the journey of the broke, the jump out of bed, the just over broke, because that's where jobs end up leaving you in the mind of an entrepreneur. But if you would turn your mind around in the way that you think about a job can become your greatest asset. Now, here's the way that I think about it. And I believe that if you take on this type of mindset, it'll turn your job into your greatest asset. Now, put yourself in the employer's shoes, right? But not the employer's mindset. Because you as an entrepreneur, one day, if you build your business, you're going to have to hire people to come and work for you. Now, the person that you would desire to hire, I hope that you don't turn into the current state of an employer, which is the one that's the longevity versus productivity mindset. But I hope that you become an employer that understands the mind of an entrepreneur. And here's what I mean. If you are sitting down at the table interviewing a potential employee now, and that employee just happens to be an entrepreneur, and you ask that employee the question that every interviewer always asks: what are your plans? What's your goal? What do you want to accomplish here? What are your dreams and desires? I would hope that you don't do what just about every entrepreneur has done, which is lie to their face and tell them some made up story about how you want to help the company improve, and you've done your research, you really enjoy the company and wanted to work for them. That is a complete lie. Most entrepreneurs, you've done your research, you know how to present, so you know how to word your stuff to get hired. But you know that it's not true, and you know you're lying through your teeth. But if you would really tell that person to tell me what your dreams, goals, and desires are, right? And just follow me along here, because I'm going to show you how you turn your job into the biggest asset of your life. Now, you sit down there and you ask them that question. You say, be truthful with me. And that entrepreneur tells you, well, my goal is to have my own business. My goal is to be a millionaire, to create a legacy for my family, to provide for generations and generations to come. And I'm looking to start a business, but I'm short on capital, and I feel that this job could help me to generate that capital. Now, you as an employer, right, should say, okay, great. I'm glad you told me that. Now, we can definitely help you to accomplish that here, right? But you want a win-win situation. Because every employer wants someone that's going to come in, and that's going to be, a help to the company. They're not going to bring the company down. They're not focused on productivity, but they're focused on someone coming in to help the company. Now, you as the employer now say, great, I'm glad you shared that with me. Here's what I want to do. I want to put together a 2-year, 3-year, 4-year, 5-year plan, 6-month plan, whatever it is, depending on what their dreams, goals, and their monetary desires are. Because we all know entrepreneurs look for jobs for one reason and one reason only, and that is to gain capital for their business and for a select few to learn some systems. But entrepreneurs are sneaky when it comes on to jobs. Side note, we'll put that over here. But anyway, they come up with a plan, or you come up with a plan for this prospective potential employee, right? That it just so happens to be an entrepreneur. And you say, okay, great. I want to help you to accomplish this goal, accomplish this plan. Here's our compensation plan, or here's our payment structure, right? And depending on the levels that we have, here's what you can potentially be paid out, depending on how you deal with how you perform here on the job. And you come up with a plan for them, however long that plan is, and you say, here's what you need to do every day, every week, every month, every year that you're here, and you should accomplish your goal if you do so and so and so by such and such a time. Now, that entrepreneur, just think about that. How would you react? And I want you to put it in the comments. How would you react if you were on an interview and your employer said that to you, or the person that's interviewing you asked you that question and responded in that manner, how would you react? I want you to leave it in the comments below. But here's how I think that person would react. They'd say, wow, okay, great. When can I get started? Because now the employer has presented them with a plan. This is what you're going to do. And when they do this, it's going to help the company build. It's going to help the company grow. So now the employer's mindset changed and shifted from employee to a business owner, right? Because they're looking for productivity versus longevity. I don't need you to be here long, but I need you to be productive while you're here. And that's the biggest thing and creates the biggest change, and where I believe employers and entrepreneurs that have businesses, that have employees working for them, especially those that are in management positions, need to train their managers to do so. Because now if you're coming up with a plan for the people that you're going to be hiring as to how they can achieve their dreams, goals, and desires, what do you think is going to happen? That employee is going to come in every single day and they're going to give you 110% of their effort every single time that they step foot into your business. Not only are they going to do it, and not only are they going to do it they're going to do that because it's benefiting them, because they can really care less about your company. But because you have put them in a position where they can accomplish what they want to accomplish, they're going to make sure that they do the best by your company, because you don't bite the hand that feeds you. Now, here's how you turn that around and turn as an entrepreneur and turn your job into the biggest asset that you have. Because everybody knows for most entrepreneurs starting out, you don't have the capital. You don't have the means to do what you want to do when you want to do it, to start your business up, which is why you're still working a job and then doing your business on the side or after hours. Now you've turned that around and you create a 3-month, 6-month, 1 year, 2 year, 5-year plan for yourself. And you see, all right, what is it that I need to do to achieve the goal that I want to achieve here on this job? And you go to that job with the mindset of a business owner and an entrepreneur. And you go there and be as productive as you can, not for the company, but for yourself, doing it for you. Because once you start following the plan that you've put in place, you know that job is not going to be something that you're going to be there forever, right? Now, still, you have to be skillful, because as I said, the current mindset of most employers is one of longevity and not of production. So you still got to know how to word yourself when you're going on those interviews as an entrepreneur, because they're looking for someone that's going to be there long. But all the while you have your plan, because you know what it is that you're trying to accomplish. So instead of the job using you and keeping you on the journey of the broke and jumping out of bed so you can be just over broke, you have now turned that job into one of your greatest tools. And I wish I had an acronym for it. I should have thought of it before the video. But anyway, you've turned your job into one of the greatest tools to help you achieve your dreams, your goals, and your desires that much sooner. And you see, that is the key when it comes on to entrepreneurship, because you've taken the responsibility back into your hands. Now, it's a different thing when, depending on the job that you get, can the job fulfill your needs and help you to achieve your goal? And that's something that you have to look at when you're looking for a job as an entrepreneur. And I'll probably do a video like that. What type of job should you look for as an entrepreneur? Let me know if you guys want to see a video like that. Drop it down in the comments below. But so I don't make this video too long, I'm going to cut it here. But I really want you guys to comment down below. Let me know how you would feel about an interview like that. And let me know how you would respond. How long is it going to take you to achieve your dreams, goals, and desires on your job? Can you create a 6-month, a 1 year, 2 year, 5-year plan so that you can get what you need to get to start putting your dreams, goals into action, right? Leave it in the comments below. If you like this video, drop a like. And remember, guys, this is Brian Mills International, the #1 personal development company in the world. My name is Brian Mills. If you didn't, hit the subscribe button and the bell for notifications. I'll see you guys next week.